What is up, good people? JungleLink here, hope you're doing well. This video is being sponsored by JungleLinkXRP.com. Make sure you check it out for the latest crypto news and analysis. Link down below. We got some articles about XRP, Aave, Polkadot, Cardano, Grayscale, BlackRock, a lot of stuff there. Anyway, click it down below, bookmark it, share it, do all of that. Now, the way I see it here, there's really two paths forward that lead us into this bull run for XRP, and both will be just fine. One is if the SEC appeals this decision. And Mark Fagel's told us that's the most likely path, so we should take that very serious. If that happens, XRP will continue trading on the secondary market freely here in the United States, and that's a vast improvement to the last bull run. There's lots of reasons for that too. Maybe Gary Gensler just can't stand how bad he lost. Maybe it affects the rest of his cases. Who knows? But the second path forward is they don't. It could be for political reasons. It could be they think they will really lose on appeals and set a really bad precedent. You know, you just don't know till this plays out. But the reason why I think that's so important, I believe 2025 and into 2026, we're going to see more crypto ETFs. And we'll talk a little bit about that as well here later in the video. You know, I'm not sure if we see an XRP ETF if there's an active case going on. Should be allowed, should be okay. I mean, a judge looked at XRP, the asset, and said, that is not a security. That is fine to trade on the secondary market. That's a heck of a clearance that not anything else has, really. But, you know, there could be some hesitation there that people don't want to ruffle the SEC's feathers in terms of your BlackRocks, your Fidelities. You know, we'll have to see it play out. They have 60 days from the judge's last decision to appeal. I think we got about 40 days or so left, somewhere in that region. But if they do not appeal, understand this, it is going to give us, you know, massive upside potential. I think an appeal will just chop off that kind of upper echelon of growth. But if we don't get an appeal, it's a big difference. It takes a lot of risk off the table. We're going to have new all-time highs, in my opinion. Look, I'm just a guy on YouTube here with a microphone. In my opinion, we're setting new all-time highs either way, but we have significantly more upside if they don't appeal. Just the way I see it playing out here. Now, I did a poll today asking people, with XRP, what is going to be the next all-time high? You know, how far will we run? And it's anyone's guess here, but I thought it was pretty interesting because it was so evenly distributed, which tells me no one has an idea how this is going to play out. 28% of the people thought we're going to hit $5. 26% felt $10 is a reasonable target. 28% think $15 is where we should be shooting for. And 17.9% think we're going to go much higher. Being around crypto for a long time, the one thing I've learned, this market could wildly underperform, but it could also outperform to the upside in a massive way. You just don't know until you see it transpire. Another poll I ran with Flare. I asked people, you know what, do you have enough Flare? Are you looking to buy? 35% say they are still actively buying. You know me, I think there is some potential here for downside. First and foremost, coming out of a tightening cycle like we're doing as the Fed is getting ready to pivot and start bringing those interest rates down, you think that means, well, all clear for everything to go only up. But traditionally, that's a dangerous time. We've seen some turmoil around these pivots. You know, we'll have to see it play out. Are they going to nail that soft landing? Is it only up from here? Only time will tell. But, you know, I'm actively buying because I believe that much in Flare. I think it's going to be important in all the hot spots where there's DeFi, interoperability, AI. I think there's a lot of potential. And plus those delegation rewards and future airdrops kind of help soften the blow of any kind of downturns. But, you know, I'm hoping for another sub 1 cent FLR opportunity. I don't know if we're going to get it. I'm not waiting around. 35% though are saying they're actively buying. 18% are sitting back waiting for a better opportunity. 46% though feel that they have enough FLR. They don't care what if it goes down, up, they're good to go. Pretty interesting there. I'm not sure when this thing's said and done if anyone's going to feel they have enough FLR here. Interesting stat. The crypto industry is responsible for over half of the total political contributions in this election cycle. Just a massive player out here. Leading the way is Ripple, Coinbase, A16. And I did a poll. I said, is this going to bear fruit? Are we going to get something from all of this money? 67% said, yeah, I think we're going to get some clear regulations. 33% of respondents said, the government's so corrupt, they're just going to take our money and run. I think it's so important. Again, I'm not telling anyone how to vote, especially individuals, but even organizations. I mean, there's more out to the world than just cryptocurrencies, but I feel it's vitally important. You really push both sides to make a commitment and go on the record and tell you how they're going to support, clear crypto regulations. It's just a sensible path forward. We need to know what the rules are. That will help entrepreneurs like Ripple, like Coinbase, people doing real business. It'll help them go forward in a compliant manner, and it'll help us weed out a lot of the scams. Let's just hope these big contributors know what they're doing, and the crypto industry sees something out of these massive, massive contributions. I thought this was crazy. There's this Dennis Keller. He's CEO of Better Markets. It's some sort of not-for-profit. Supposedly, they just advocate for stronger regulations and consumer protections in public markets. They're probably just some sort of puppet for someone out there pushing an agenda. But this Dennis Keller did an op-ed, and he tried to say there's only 18 million crypto investors in the U.S. Essentially, it's a non-issue. And also that crypto is very unpopular in swing states. He's full of it. He's, so off base. When you see Ripple, they're able to pay $125 million fine and laugh about it. Say, here's your check. Get the hell out of my way. You see Coinbase's valuation and the, revenues they're churning. There's a heck of a lot more than 18 million crypto investors in the United States. Further, crypto is one of these issues. Either you're all about it and it's a big issue, or if you're really not into crypto, you probably don't care. There's no such universe where swing states are anti-crypto. That's what this guy is pushing. He is advocating for Vice President Harris to ignore crypto, and hopefully she doesn't. Again, I want both sides to make a commitment to this industry. Grayscale, they have this dynamic income fund. I covered this in a prior video, but I want to give you a little more info on this. I think this is going to be so popular. Right now, this dynamic income fund, that's a private fund. But we're going to see ETFs like this. And the purpose of this fund is to kick off income to you. Someone that wants to invest some capital and actually earn some income off of this investment. And it invests in a lot of proof-of-stake blockchains. Aptos, Ethereum, Atom, Near, Polkadot, Solana, Osmosis. And it is actively managed. And the purpose of this fund is to collect all of these rewards, cash out the US dollars, and pay people out a quarterly dividend. People that want to earn USD and live off that income, reinvest it in other things, whatever. I think this kind of product is going to be wildly popular. Either getting crypto as a dividend of some sort, maybe you get more shares in the fund, or dollars, actual literal dividends on a quarterly basis. I think both of these will be popular. Currently, right now, we see with Ethereum, you don't get any staking rewards. It's not allowed. That's going to change. We're going to see this in the future, and I think it's going to be a big driver of investment capital going forward. They're going to package together so many, wild crypto products within the traditional space, and you're going to see a lot of money flooding in here. Gavin Wood, the key architect of Ethereum and Polkadot, he's issuing something that is called Proof of Ink, which essentially it's some sort of marking or tattoo you get on your body that proves your citizenship. I mean, besides the creepy biblical implications of something like this, I don't know. I don't think this one's going to take off. Not for me. Maybe it's for you. Not judging here. But I don't know about that one from Gavin Wood. A little bit creepy. I don't think that one's going to take off. We will see. And the last story of the day, something to keep an eye on. Justin Sun, he removed 12,000 Bitcoins from the USDD treasury without the vote of the DAO. So USDD, that's the algorithmic stablecoin on Tron. It's modeled after USDT on the Luna blockchain. That's kind of problematic there to begin with. He said, hey, don't worry. This ain't a rug pull. This is nothing to be concerned about. This is just DeFi 101 for those of you out there that don't know. Telling you this, I'm concerned about it, and I don't hold any Tron, and I definitely don't use any USDD, even though that is an active chain. Just keep an eye on whatever the heck is going on over there. Is this something that could blow up in our faces and bring the space down a little bit more? I think this crypto space needs to do a little bit better of self-regulating. You have this, Tron again is a blockchain with a lot of real users, people that use stablecoins for a practical purpose. But this kind of stuff here, where you have this type of setup, we could really have this blow up in our face and have a whole nother issue here. I think we have to really be vigilant to self-regulate in a lot of ways, and that comes down to exchanges and all sorts of crypto participants. This type of thing, even if those 12,000 Bitcoin were actually sitting in reserves, it would make me nervous. I don't know what's going on with this. Again, not a big Tron user, even though I recognize its real-world utility. This could go bad. Keep your eye on it. Let me know. Remember, link down below, junglelinkxrp.com, your daily crypto analysis and news. We're going to get a lot more content going out there. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.